Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Living in Flagstaff. I'm really super excited here today. I'm standing out front of the model home here at Canyon Del Rio, and I've got Blake here with Capstone Homes. And today we're going to dive into this exciting new subdivision.
Yeah, Canyon Del Rio is a beautiful new subdivision we have going here in Capstone. 50 single-family homes are here on the ridge, and another 50 townhomes right over here next door.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to get into it. We're going to walk in this house. We're going to talk about it. And again, if you guys want to know more information, anything about Canyon Del Rio, there's going to be links in the description below. Hit those up. We're here for you anytime. Reach out. Awesome, Blake. Well, I mean, this is a fantastic new subdivision. Can you give us a little bit of overview of what this first phase is like and what it entails here at Canyon Del Rio?
You bet. Yeah, so here at Canyon Del Rio, this was a subdivision that's long coming. It's finally here. We're just excited about that. The first phase, we have townhomes there's 50 townhomes going in, and then we also have 50 single-family homes. They're beautiful homes, great views of mountains. So yeah,
that's awesome. As I'm sitting here, it looks like we have them set on separate sides, and this particular, what's the name of this actual phase?
So this one where we're sitting right now is called the Ridge at Canyon Del Rio, and these are the single family homes.
Got it. And how many phases are planned in, like, approximate? I'm not gonna hold you to it, but how many homes do you think are going to be built in here?
So the phase wise, I think there's 5 or 6 phases the Capstone will be doing here in Canyon Del Rio.
Okay.
Some of those additional parcels are going to be townhomes. Some will be single family homes like this. So there's going to be a few hundred homes and townhomes here.
Okay. That sounds exciting. He sounds like this is where a lot of Flagstaff, I mean, this is one of the few premier new home developments in Flagstaff. I think he's where you see it growing, huh?
Yeah, and it's been very popular. It's just located right in the heart of the city. It's very popular.
Excellent. Now, can you give us a little bit of overview of the difference between, I mean, townhomes look very nice, almost like single family. Can you give us a little bit of overview of the differences and
you bet.
Nice about the floor plan?
Yeah, so the townhomes, like I was saying, there are 50 townhomes that are being built. And those are 2-story, 2-to-a building. The square footage starts from 1,800 square feet and goes up to about 2,700 square feet. So there's some pretty good sized homes, and they do feel like single family homes. You walk in there, 10-foot ceilings is standard on the base floor. So yeah, they're beautiful. And then over here in the Ridge, you have single family homes that range from 1,988 square feet all the way up to 3,500 square feet. Same thing here. We have 10-foot ceilings as standard, and they're just beautiful homes with great views of the mountains.
Awesome. And then as far as on the single family side, what's kind of the general bed, bath, configure, like floor plans that you offer? About how many you guys have to offer?
Yeah, there's about 10 different floor plans here. The smallest is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, single level with a 3-car garage. That's 1,988 square feet. And then the largest is 3,500 square feet. That's a 2-story with a walkout basement. So instead of going 2 levels up, you're going main level and then down a level. So on the back, you're going to have a deck and then a porch below. So really, really cool plan.
Awesome. And then a question I get a lot when people are thinking about moving to Flagstaff, and there's usually a lot of multi-generational type of family situations. Do you guys have any floor plans that offer multi-generational use?
You know, we do. Actually, the one I was just referring to, the 3564, that plan has its lower level is basically an in-law apartment. Oh, so with its own private entrance. So it's a really, really awesome plan.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, this is a beautiful home. Let's go around and take a look at some of these features. Let's check it out. How's it, Blake? Well, we're sitting here in the kitchen, and this is the model home here, and looks like it's finished really nice. A lot of high-end upgrades in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of upgrades in the models that the builder likes to show what they can do. You see this one's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, someone's coming in there. Where comes standard if I'm just coming in and maybe I don't want the bells and whistles? What comes standard?
So standard in these homes, you're going to have, for flooring, you'll have the luxury vinyl plank flooring in the main areas of the home. The bedrooms would come with carpeting. And then you have, in your wet areas, you're going to be tile. There's certain tiles and luxury vinyl that you can choose from as part of the standard packages. But if you want to upgrade, you can always do that. You can put like the luxury vinyl all throughout the home if you want. Some people choose to do that. And you can, if you don't like the tile that's offered, you can always choose something that you really love.
Got it. How about as far as the services and the You said it's quartz.
Yeah, there's a kitchen, quartz. Yeah, quartz countertops. You're gonna have soft closed cabinets. You're gonna have gas, cook range, cooktops, microwaves, and also
Backsplash.
yeah, backsplash is actually an option. That's something that's an upgrade. So yeah.
What about in the bathrooms? I mean, are they tile? Are they? What do we have as far as how do those come finished? Right?
Yeah, so it's going to be same type of countertops as you choose. Like in the kitchen, can be in the bathrooms, where you can, make a different selection if you like. But still going to be the hard surface. Nice countertops is a standard to start out.
And then
Soft closed cabinets.
and then as far as the showers and the baths, are those going to be inserts, or do you guys actually got those tiles stitched?
Yeah, so you have tile standard in the master bathroom, and then in the secondary bathrooms, hall bathrooms, it comes with a fiberglass insert. Would be your standard. Most people choose to do it fully on that and put the normal tub with tile over.
Got it. And then what about air conditioning? I know that's always been an option. Is that unstandard?
Yeah, that has been an option in the past, but in these homes, that's standard.
Oh wow, that's great.
And then there's also, you have tons of energy efficient features that are standard. So you have spray foam insulation in the walls and also pitch of the roof, which really seals up the home tightly. And it's great for regulating temperature and also for noise. As you can tell, it's very quiet in this house.
Well, that's what I noticed. I noticed there's cars driving down the street, and we're sitting in here, and I can't hear anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then because they're sealed up so tightly, Capstone puts in energy recovery ventilators as a standard feature in the home. What those do is they bring in fresh air and balance out the humidity in the home. So it's a great feature.
Yeah. Awesome. And kind of staying on topic with the green features, how about EV chargers and solar options?
Yeah, absolutely. These come standard with the 220 hookup in the garage. That's actually code now here in the city. So yeah, you have that, which is a tremendous thing to have. And then you also have, these are pre-wired for solar. So if somebody wants to put solar in, it's really easy to hook them up.
Got it. Good up. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of features of the inside. Let's talk a little bit about the outside.
Yep.
About what size are the lots?
So these lots in the Ridge, they range from 6,000 square feet to a little over 13,000 square feet.
Okay.
Most of them have pretty good sized backyards. They do come fenced. That's standard. So yeah, you're going to have, if you're looking for a backyard, this is a great place to be.
Okay, and then as far as landscaping, do they come landscaping the back or the front, or what comes standard?
Yeah, standard landscaping is you're going to have the front yard will be done by Capstone. Any plants they put in are going to have a drip system hooked up to them. And then in the backyard, that's going to be up to the homeowner after being able to do the landscape.
Awesome. This home's definitely packed with a lot of options and upgraded, and you guys do a tremendous job like creating great product and finishing leases.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. Like I said, it's been a really popular and people love it.
Well, these homes are absolutely spectacular. Let's talk a little bit about the community, the HOA, and some other things.
Sure.
The HOA, approximately, what does that cost per month on your? What's no for that?
Yeah, so HOA is here in the Ridge. They're $90 a month. Yeah, and they take care of the pocket. There's a pocket park here in the neighborhood that they're going to take care of. Any dedicated spaces are going to be their responsibility. And also, this community, one great thing about it is you're in the city limits. So you have city water, city sewer. And then for snow removal, you got the city taking care of the snow fall in the streets. So it's pretty nice.
That's awesome. Now, there is an HOA here. Yes. So the biggest question that we always get is we get a lot of people that are coming up from Phoenix. They want to beat the heat for a couple of weekends, offset their cost, and do the short-term rental. It's very controversial to do it. A lot of HOAs are allowed. Is that something that's allowed in here?
Yeah. So really, the way those CC&Rs are set up here in Canyon Del Rio is they don't call out length of stay requirements. So if you want to be short-term, mid-term, long-term rentals, that's really up to the homeowner. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, no, I think that's a big selling point for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it makes sense for people.
Yeah. Now talk a little bit about that. We're in phase one here and you've sold a few homes in here. A lot of it's sold out. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
What's the ratio you're seeing between secondary buyers and primary home buyers?
Yeah. As you know, here we're in Arizona, a lot of people from the valley want to get out of the heat in the summer. So we do have a lot of second home buyers that come up, and that you've seen that trend continue here. So we probably have maybe 50% homes that are bought here for second homers. And then you have a lot of people here that are just local Flagstaff folks that are just switching over to this community because they see how beautiful it is and want to get in. Yeah, you got both.
You got a lot of nice features in here. So I think that 50-50 trend is right in line with what we see in our community in Flagstaff. I mean, it's at 40% non-owner occupied residence, investments, second homes, whatever have you. So it seems like that's still trending in this. Yeah, it was pretty consistent, I think. Yeah. Awesome. Let's talk a little bit. I mean, we touched on the HOA. Let's get down to pricing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What are we looking at for these homes in here? What someone wants to buy? What kind of budget pressure end are we looking at?
Yeah. So these homes range in pricing. What we're seeing right now is low 800s up to about 1.2 million. And that's going to depend on, of course, the model you choose, what type of upgrade you have, and the lot that it's on. But that's kind of the range.
Okay, so, average price, you're probably in that billion, 1.1. Most of these people comes in here, kind of the 10, I know you said 10 floor plans. If we, somewhere in the middle there, we're going to have land, but starting in the low 800s.
Right, yeah, we have some homes that are under construction. We have some that are already completed. We refer to those as specs. Probably about 10 are in that phase right now. And then we have another probably 20 or 15 or so that haven't been started being built yet.
Got it. So just time frame wise, someone comes in, they're interested, they can go in, buy a spec home. That's a couple months out.
Right. Yeah. Some are actually finished, so they could be like a real quick turnaround.
Okay, so there are some finished ones. Somebody could come in here and then expect 30 to 60 days moving time.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then there's some that they could go ground up, customized?
Yeah, so there's some that they haven't even broken ground yet, so they're still going to have time to come in and make all their selections, pick the options that they like, and kind of make it their own home.
Well, that's great. You guys got a wide range, the product for people depending on their timeline, so that's really convenient.
Yeah, and the long end of that is probably 8 months. Even 6 to 8 months if you're just starting from right at the beginning. And then, as we kind of touched on the specs, it could be right away.
The whole process, somebody's interested, they come in, walk through the models, we flick the floor plan, everything's good. What's the next step? What's the process?
Yeah, so if buyers come in and they find something they really love and want to move on it, that the process is they provide a check or $5,000 written at the Pioneer title. That becomes their earnest money once the contract's signed and you open up escrow. And then if they're financing, they're going to be required to put a deposit in, which is going to be equal whatever their pre-qual says is their down requirement. And that deposit would come in within the first 20 days of being under contract. If they also had the option to select options, so we're talking not a finished spec type home, then whatever they choose as their upgrades would also be a deposit. 50% of the cost of those selected upgrades would be their other deposit. But that's it. After that, just wait it out until closing. You don't have your mortgage doesn't start. These aren't construction loans, so your mortgage doesn't start until the close.
That's a good point that you bring up, because I think it'll take a lot of people realize that, because sometimes when you buy a new build, you get that construction loan started. Yeah, interest.
You're paying from day one. Yeah, that's not the case.
Well, that's really nice, and it seems like you guys got a pretty streamlined process for that. Absolutely. Yeah. Wow. Well, Blake, I mean, these homes are spectacular. And I think this Canyon Del Rio community is going to it's something that Flagstaff really needs. And I'm excited to see where it goes and how it develops over time. I mean, it's been in the works for over a decade. And yeah, you guys are knocking it out of the park. Well, Blake, I appreciate your time today. I mean, I'm really excited for this subdivision and these homes, and really appreciate you sharing everything and kind of giving us an overview of what this subdivision has to offer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful subdivision. My pleasure.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you have any more questions or you want some information on Canyon Del Rio, there's going to be links in the comment below, phone numbers, anything you need. If you have questions, reach out to me, reach out to Blake, call us, text us anytime. We got your bag when it comes to moving here to Flagstaff. If you have any questions, see you on the next one.
All right.